Yo, what up guys, welcome back to that channel. So what I have here is a 2013 Porsche 981, and this is my new project car. This is a new car that I'm gonna be featuring in the channel. I got a lot of mods for it that I'm gonna be doing already, but I got plans for it. I'm gonna do exterior, interior, performance, and maintenance. And let me give you a quick walk around because this car is pretty much stock, and just give you to show you how it looks. And as you follow me along on the videos, you'll see the progress I'm gonna be making. I am going to be putting some GT4 parts like the tail lights, the rear diffuser, maybe the side scoop, and for sure the front bumper. I like this bumper, but the GT4 it's looks different. It looks way better. So yeah, this is the new project car for the channel. And on this video, what I'm doing today is I'm integrating Apple CarPlay. This car didn't come with Apple CarPlay, but I got this unit that is like a module that I got to pull the stock stereo out, and I integrate it inside the stock stereo like a chip or like a module, and that's gonna enable Apple CarPlay. So let me sit up and I'll walk you guys through the process. All right guys, so I'm inside the car, and in order to get the stock unit out to integrate the Apple CarPlay, I gotta remove these panels right here, this one, and that's gonna allow me to get the two screws from here and two screws from here to pull the unit out. So let me get to that. All right, so what you gotta do is you gotta remove this trim right here panels. And what you do is with the pry removal tool, plastic one, so you don't mess up your interior. You start at the edge here and just pull out. You're gonna hear it click. And when you get to the top, you gotta pull this way, backwards. And it comes out like that. Same deal with this side. Now the screws that I gotta remove are T25. I guess somebody's been here before because, oh no, this is right there. So I just gotta pull it out. And it has this little clips here, which you got to remove to get to the last screw. To protect this area, because I could put the stereo now, I got to put the car in drive basically to move the shifter back. Make sure you have your e-brake on. And put like a rag or a towel down so you don't scratch up your interior. All right, so from here, I gotta pull out the radio and disconnect it from the back. And I'm gonna show you guys how that looks. Right here's the clips that I need. And if you see right here, where is it? Right here on the bottom, it has a little like tab right there. So you squeeze it and then you can lift up this bracket right here. And that releases the main harness. And then from here, there's a little push tab right here. You gotta push it and wiggle it out like that. All right, so after removing the stereo and getting it unplugged, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this panel where the power outlet is at, because I'm gonna be running the wires through there, and I need to have more space to run the wires through here, and I'm gonna tuck the whole module behind the carpet right here on the passenger side. So in order to remove this, it's a T25 screw, and then we just gotta snap it off. All right, guys, how you remove this panel is it's a T25 there, and it's like this. So all you gotta do is push it that way. Mine was kind of stuck, so I used the trim roll tool to push it from here as I'm pulling from here, and you slide it that way and it comes off. Now what you got to do is just disconnect this and you can put the panel off. And in order to get the switch off is from here, all you got to do is just pull back like that. All right, guys, so I'm getting ready to do this install. This is the kit I went with. And this one has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can add media, mirroring, dash cam, and DVRs. This is the module here. It comes with instructions, the ribbon, which I need to dismantle the main screen to get it in there, which I'll show you guys in a minute, and all the necessary harnesses and wires that I need. And just, this is for the CDR31. So in order to get the screen off, which is this is what you got to take off here. It has two screws, two Phillips head screws right here, and a bunch of these little tabs, which you got to pry all the way around to pop off the screen. All right, from here, this is how the cable goes. This REM cable connects to here. This connects into there. Same deal with this one. The original one goes into here, and this one goes into there. So what you gotta do is take a little pick, open up the tabs like that. Remove the original ribbon. Pull it out like so, like that. Now you connect the original one to here and the supplied one to the board. Same deal here. All right, so after all said and done, this is the way it's supposed to look. So I'll connect it and attach this other ribbon to one of the boards. Now I gotta put electrical tape in order to insulate this board, because this is going to go on the outside to one of the new modules. All right, after adding electrical tape, this is the way it's supposed to look to insulate the cable on the back and the front. Now from here, it's ready to go back on the stereo. So what we do is line it up, and you see this little groove right here? That's where the ribbon, that extra ribbon is going to go. So line it up, make sure it's not pinching anywhere. You gotta make sure you line it up correctly. And push it in like that. All you gotta do is put the two screws back, and then you're ready to start doing the connection for the wiring. I connect this extra ribbon to this box right here, like that. And then these two wires go there, like that. So then this is ready to go back in the car. and start connecting the rest of the power harness. All right, so I got everything wired up and ready to go. I wanted to show you exactly how everything goes. Well, this is the little box that connects to the ribbon, right? This is gonna be there. Then the main harness, this one. And you connect your audio in, you follow it through, and that connects to this wire harness right here, right? So it'd be audio out, this one. And then for the switch, to switch between the OEM and Apple CarPlay, goes right here. And then this gray cable connects to the harness again, which is here, right? Then this cable will be the LCD out, which is color coded, so it's blue with blue. This is the mic right here. I believe this is for Siri, so this is the mic. Then you gotta connect your Wi-Fi antenna, and this is your USB port right here. And this other cable, which is this one, that goes from the little module box, you follow it through, connects right here. This says touch. So that's it. And then this one connects to your aux port in your glove box. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready to install in the car. All right, so with this panel removed, there's enough space to run the wires through here up to the stereo, and to put this module behind here. So if I need to get to it, because I will be adding a reverse camera, so I don't want to dismantle all this again. It's going to be right here. So this is easy to get and to run the wire to the fuse box. All right, guys, so I got the unit in, already tested it, and everything's working. I wanted to show you how I'm running the wires here. Let me get a light. All right, so I got the wires here, right here, and I'm gonna be running them back there. And I wanted to show you where I tapped into the fuse box right there. So I'm just gonna be putting everything back in place, make it look neat, and then putting everything back, and then I'll show you how the unit works. So this is the way I'm putting the module right here, because the carpeting is gonna like push it and hold it in place. I'm putting all the wires here, and I'm tucking these like way down under, so when I put this panel, it's not gonna interfere. And I'm doing this to put it here because I am gonna put a reverse camera, so this is gonna be easy access when I run the wires. So now I just gotta push the carpeting back in. I ran the power wire behind this fuse box and connected it right there. So now I just gotta put the carpet back in, and that's it, I'm done here. All right, I wanted to show you how to put this panel back. So you see this right here and this. So the bottom one hooks in here and the top one hooks in here, and then this one right here slides in there, and that's how you hook it. And then this other piece, which is this, slides behind here, so you can put the screw back in. All right, guys, so now I'm putting everything back together. As you can see down there, everything's original, how it's supposed to be. I put on the screws already here, and I put the mic there and the switch down there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the mic there, but for right now I'm gonna keep it. So now I'm just gonna put everything else in reverse order, and I'm pretty much done. All right, I ended up putting it back to trim, as you can see. And also, don't forget to connect your aux adapter to the aux port right there. All right, guys, so once you got everything put back together and connect and ready to go, what you gotta do is put in your key, turn it on. The first time, you gotta hit the switch in order to switch it over to CarPlay. But before that, I'm gonna show you guys. At the beginning, when I connected it, my touchscreen wasn't working that properly. So here's like a dip switches right here. It's on the box itself, on this box. It has some switches like that, right? So you gotta turn on 2, as it says here, to calibrate the screen. You're gonna get some excess. All you gotta do is hit the excess in the middle, and then it'll switch over to the Apple CarPlay, meaning that you successfully calibrated the screen. After that, you gotta go back to the box and turn it off. So in the future, when you know, from after that, then once you connect Apple CarPlay, it goes straight to Apple CarPlay, okay? So that's the issue I was having, but it corrected it, now it's good. The other issue I was having, I'm gonna let you guys know now, I had my phone connected to the original Bluetooth from Porsche, and it was interfering with the Apple CarPlay. So when I was getting a phone call, I couldn't answer the phone call through Apple CarPlay, the other person was able to hear me, but I couldn't hear them. Once I disconnected from the Porsche Bluetooth, then everything worked fine. So just little tips. Now I'm gonna show you how the system works. All right, so one thing I do like is I don't have to keep hitting the switch all the time. Once you're paired to your phone and it's connected to the Apple CarPlay, as soon as you turn the car, it'll go by itself. It switch over by itself. So I wanted to show you. I'm gonna put in the key, turn it on the car. You gotta give it a minute, and they're gonna switch over. So you gotta put it in the aux, so you can get the audio, and then it's gonna switch over. Just gotta give it a minute. There you go. You see it switched over. Now my phone is saying Apple CarPlay, and then switch over. So at the beginning, what I end up doing is you gotta go to the setup there, and you gotta go over to Bluetooth. You gotta press Bluetooth, and then it's gonna read your phone through your phone, and it's gonna ask you to pair it, confirm a pin, and once you do that, then it goes straight over to Apple CarPlay. From here, all you gotta do is just go home, and then this is gonna light up green, and you can enter Apple CarPlay. So from there, you can access your music, your phone call messages, Google Maps, whatever, and even the iMaps here. So that's the way that is working properly, and there you go. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. If you end up getting the same unit I got, then enjoy your Apple CarPlay. And I will be posting more videos on this car. I'm adding a reverse camera and some other gadgets to the car itself inside. So don't forget to like, subscribe. Any comments and questions, leave them down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.